They say that fiction is born in the imagination of a writer, but when South Korea decides to step into the dark, they build psychological labyrinths that will completely shatter your mind. Welcome back to Plot Twist 10. Today, we're leaving the sweet love stories behind. We're pulling back the curtain on the absolute peak of television suspense. We're counting down the top 10 greatest Korean thriller dramas of all time. These are the flawless masterpieces, the dark cat-and-mouse games, and the mind-bending puzzles that kept the entire global audience holding their breath until the final second. Dim your lights, put on your headphones, and prepare for the ultimate binge. Let's begin the countdown. We kick off our countdown at number 10 with the multi-award-winning political masterpiece, Stranger. The story follows an elite prosecutor who completely lost his ability to feel empathy after a childhood brain surgery. When a brutal murder lands on his desk, his emotionless, hyper-logical mind allows him to see clues others miss. Paired with a passionate female detective, they uncover a dangerous web of corruption linking the police force directly to the highest levels of government. It is a slow-burning, flawlessly written puzzle. At number 9 is one of the most terrifying psychological mind games ever put on screen, Mouse. Set in a world where a genetic test can identify a psychopath inside the womb, the series follows an innocent, sweet rookie police officer hunting a merciless serial killer. The plot twists in this show are so insane they will make your jaw drop. It completely forces you to question human nature, morality, and fate itself. Number 8 brings us to the raw and deeply respectful true crime masterpiece, Through the Darkness. Based on the real-life memoirs of South Korea's very first criminal profiler, this gritty drama takes us back to the 1990s before modern technology existed. It focuses on the psychological toll of tracking serial killers. Instead of focusing on action, it relies on intense, claustrophobic dialogue inside interrogation rooms, showing how a profiler must walk through the dark to catch monsters. Landing at number 7 is the legendary sci-fi thriller Signal. The premise sounds magical, but the execution is incredibly dark and grounded. A young criminal profiler finds a mysterious old walkie-talkie from the past. Through it, he is able to communicate with a detective living in the year 1989. Working across different eras, they use their time-crossing link to solve historical cold cases and prevent brutal murders before they can happen. It is an absolute masterclass in pacing and emotional stakes. Number 6 takes us to the fast-paced, high-adrenaline ride of Voice. The thriller centers around a brilliant detective and an emergency call center operator who possesses an extraordinary superhuman gift of hearing. She can pinpoint microscopic sounds through emergency phone lines. Together, they form a golden time team, fighting against the clock to rescue victims from active crime scenes within the critical first few minutes. It is a breathless, terrifying watch. Moving into our top 5, we arrive at the critically acclaimed psychological thriller Beyond Evil. Set in a small, quiet country town, a horrific serial murder case from 20 years ago suddenly restarts. Two completely different, deeply traumatized detectives are forced to team up. As the psychological mind games intensify, they begin to suspect everyone around them, including each other. This show beautifully questions who the real monster is, anchored by two of the greatest acting performances in television history. Coming in at number 4 is the deeply unsettling, claustrophobic psychological thriller, Save Me. The story follows a family that loses everything and falls victim to a charismatic leader of a dangerous religious cult. When a young girl gets trapped inside their isolated mountain compound, her high school friends risk their lives to rescue her. It is an intensely dark look at psychological manipulation, isolation, and control that will make your skin crawl from beginning to end. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the ultimate romantic thriller, Flower of Evil. A female homicide detective is happily married to the perfect husband and father. However, her perfect life shatters when she realizes her sweet husband is living under a fake identity and is actually the prime suspect in a horrific series of historical murders. The show transforms into an incredible game of emotional chess as she investigates her own husband while he tries to protect his family at all costs. Our runner-up at number 2 is the global revenge phenomenon, The Glory. Years after surviving brutal, horrific high school bullying, a woman executes a meticulous, long-planned revenge plot to destroy the lives of her tormentors. What makes this thriller so addictive is the absolute cold intelligence of the main character. She doesn't use physical weapons. She becomes the ultimate puppet master, turning her enemies against each other until their entire lives collapse from within. And now, the absolute #1 most groundbreaking Korean thriller of all time belongs to the cinematic masterpiece, Kingdom. Set in Korea's medieval Joseon period, a crown prince is sent to investigate a mysterious plague sweeping across the southern provinces. What he discovers is a terrifying, fast-moving zombie outbreak that threatens to consume the kingdom. By blending high-stakes political palace backstabbing with relentless, terrifying survival horror, Kingdom created a completely unique genre. With jaw-dropping cinematography, incredible writing, and heart-pounding tension, it sits comfortably as the absolute peak of global thriller television. Which of these mind-bending Korean thrillers completely blew your mind? Did your favorite show make our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming global countdowns right here on PlotTwist 10. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next binge.